Hello guys. Playing TTA Pulse against Ben, who is competing for the season finale. I wouldn't have expected this turn. So we get code. Printing press is not that important in this game, so we can leave it. Can build this, get iron. Can also build this without the urban growth. Take iron. I like it. Only downside is we don't get masonry, but it's fine. Can build 2 stages, develop code next turn. He might deny irrigation, but I think irrigation deny is always playable against, so let's go for that. Finds an event with Hammurabi and finds the impact of the development of religion. He had 2 cards, by the way, 2 draws and 2 green cards. Interesting, interesting. Can go for Universitas now, or for the irrigation deny. It's all playable. We have some corruption issues, and there could be many events that make those issues bigger. So I will have to check out the turn first before seeding. Goes for a printing press. I mean, printing press is always okay in one-on-one, but it's just not super good here. Populate is fine, but yeah, doesn't take the irrigation. So there are some events that make the turn a lot better, I guess. So I'm willing to cede a territory. Do I have a colonization card already? Ah, there it is. One of these events that makes the turn a lot better. And this means I don't have a good way to get rid of corruption. Maybe that, but I mean, we ceded an event, a territory, so maybe we want to build a warrior anyway. I think this urban growth will be wasted. Can possibly use it on one of those. Like Breton Circus is a possibility. But we have a happy phase 1, though we don't really want to build that. I think the warrior is quite okay. And then just build a stage. Let's go with this. And what is here? Might want to go for this Reign of Terror, but the territory is also interesting. He's playing greedy. But it's Ben. He can pivot to being stronger than me. You also see the two events that are very randomly chosen, and it might be strength events. So let's stick with the colony. I think this warfare is actually kinda interesting. We do have iron irrigation also. We did play Alexander and all leaders in the second half. Always a bad thing. And there wasn't really a choice to be made. Sorry, I won't pick that for 3. I think going for 2 territories is a little risky in one deck always, but let's see. Oh, it might be one of those cases where you want to go for 3 cards, but I think this will still be better because we can do something like that. Populate, take warfare. I like it. I like the warfare with this Stonehenge. And in a colony game, let's see what effort he makes to get stronger now. There's a monarchy also. But I already took warfare, so. He's lacking 1 rock, right? Oh no, he's getting rocks, so he might just go for knights now. But I would be very pleased about that. He would just delay his iron income upgrade, and there's no strength events here. At least from my side. Taking Saladin, that makes a lot of sense, so I'm still waiting for a leader. They are all on the last cards. That's a little unlucky. He didn't get stronger, so let's see. Am I giving that if he has 3 just because this strategic territory is so much important? So much more important? It might also be a territory from him, by the way. Is it so much more important? Especially in H2 it is. I think if he has 2 defense cards, I'm giving it to him. If he has 2, I'm giving it to him. What is he thinking now? Whether to bid 3? I think. Oh wow. That's super good. And now. Do we upgrade this? Do we have to be afraid of losing that? 2 for 5 civil actions. 3 cards. It's a possibility, so it would be very awful to lose that, to be honest. And just to be efficient, use the urban growth for the religion. Might be an immigration, by the way. There's a chance. Not that it's very likely, but there is a chance. And we can just go for the warfare to keep the cards and a rich land. I like it. Let's go. Also increase the card draw. There might be a Columbus possibility. Yeah, there's Columbus. Hi, Bruce. He can take 3 cards. He has 5 civil actions. Why not? 1, play, 2. He has a breakthrough, so it should be possible, I think. I think it's possible. Could develop iron with breakthrough, then he has 4 civil actions left, and then it's 1, 2, 3. It happens to the best of us. So, let's see if that's enough. I hope it is against the Hammurabi. It is. Very nice, very nice. Although I would have preferred it to trigger in H2, actually, obviously, but still good. Still a good setup for a Machu Picchu. For a Swiss canal. You know, my brain is sometimes, I don't know, weird and just saying wrong things. It happens to the best of us. Now he's like building strength. Okay, what do we want to seed here? I think it's definitely Columbus. Just because he's on 1. New deposits is an option, but can we play something that hurts him more than it does us? Could be reds. I don't know if I want to contest this uncertain borders. He does have a Colosseum. I think reds will be better for us. Oh, wow. Wow, it was a... Okay, yeah. Can't do anything about that. At least we got the other 2. That reminds me that we have to rebuild that. Want to upgrade this twice. Wait, did I have rich land? Ah, the rebuild is expensive, obviously. Populate, take EG, take swordsman. Looks reasonable. Yeah, there might just still be another one, so it's also an H1 military action. That reminds me, we could also go for this. Lowers the chance of drawing vast territory, but honestly, the inhabited's almost as good, so I think this is fine. Get rid of these, I think. Yeah. Still want to keep those. I could have played Columbus, but I don't think that was too important. Yeah, maybe it would be better than taking Swordsman. I kind of forgot about it. If I went for Spear, I would take the third one-use leader in a row. I don't think that's my plan, but if there's coming a Republic, so then that's a good option. If there's coming a Republic, good English from me. So monarchy. Yeah, we are seeding a border conflict here. I do want to seed. So, it's very unlikely that there is another strength colony. So I'm not willing to go for cartography here. Might wait for selective breeding, not go for irrigation now. But what do we do until then? Just take the rich lands? Go for swords? No, don't want to waste my science. There's nothing to do here, honestly. I think efficient upgrade. And if he doesn't take selective breeding, we go for this. But I would prefer to go for scientific method with this efficient upgrade. Let's play it like that. Nice tactic. Now I'm glad I have the swordsman. Also war attack. Very interesting. Could go for Nobel here. Doubles our science income, and there's no real Ausraster heroes here in leaders in H2. Nothing too remarkable. I mean, Cook would be great, but I think Nobel is super good right now. And he does take the Suez, so he already has a colony. And that sucks. Do we want to go for this inhabited now? Since we will probably go for Nobel. It's almost the entire turn. Can also wait for Nobel, but you could also take him. It's not his best option. Let's see. We actually want to do this and not spend 3 actions on that. But there will be reds. Maybe do this, take Severed in hand, and Richland is not an option. Then prepare a war. Yeah. I think I like it with the swordsman. Just keep these 3 cards. Will be unlikely to draw a card next turn now, but we can just really go for this small war. And possibly not so small, actually, depending on whether there will be a red tech. We will reveal quite some cards. It's not so unlikely that he gets a red tech until then. We might even lose the war, but maybe it's still fine. Very nice draw. But to be honest, the game doesn't look too good here. Here's the Suez. Yes, civil actions, military actions, 3 printing presses. He got the autonomous and goes for the railroads. Yeah, this looks super bad actually. Let's go for the war. Build a swordsman. Take journalism. And maybe not take journalism. Just upgrade it. Take another efficient upgrade. Don't care too much. I want to stay this. I want this to stay in the game. So just go for these. Or another upgrade. Why not? Let's go. If no red track tech drops, there's Rifleman now. Now I'm curious what he can do. Wow, he put the Barbarians in. That's interesting. That hurts him a lot right now. And he doesn't have enough rocks to build his wonder. That's nice. That's nice. Can go for Rifleman. But I will. I assume I win the war. Don't see how he can get all this strength. I just assume it, but not that much. But still, a small war. Still 2 signs. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Gotta think about taking this Republic for 3, but I think it's very late into the age and I can probably do better things. Yeah, that was... I had to trigger that at some point, so... You can go for scientific methods with the efficient upgrade and just take urban growth, possibly will still be good. And maybe still use the EG on Harvard next turn. Take and build it. Okay, let's see. I would love to go for the journalism, but possibly just going for science is not that bad here. There's Einstein, there will be a spaceflight, Manhattan Project, my Nobel Prizes. 2 breakthroughs here. Of course, the journalism is great. I mean, could also think about this. He can't take Harvard away, so we could just go this. He can't finish the age. Just prepare the next turn, but we don't have so many. Yeah, now like take Harvard. Don't have so many civil actions. Now like take Harvard the next turn. Still go for Republic. Maybe that's better than scientific methods. No. Yeah, I think I like this turn better than sci-fi. He gets 2 breakthroughs. They are so good. Is it journalism? I think it's journalism. I think it is. Makes sets up for Fleming and the Hollywood also. And we start with Harvard, which already does a lot. And yeah, scientific methods per se. Yeah. That's a close turn. That's a difficult turn. I'm not certain here. Kinda sad that we didn't draw a green card here, because there are all these events here. Border conflict, good harvest. Worst case, he still contests the border conflict now. There's multiple ways of doing that. Oh my goodness, come on! It was an important event. I think I should have upgraded the warrior. I don't know. At least I can't complain tactic-wise. The cannons also give me this. I assume he's getting stronger now, and I have to do something about that. But I can build the wonder, play cannon. That means I don't take a government. I hate it. It's still corruption. Are you kidding me? No architecture for me. Some +10 rocks. No strategy for me. He does not have a good science income, at least. And we can still go for this scientific method, possibly, because I want to use the sufficient upgrade somehow, and there's no architecture. Building journalism without architecture, always pretty expensive. Yeah. It's not perfect, but let's go for this. That makes no sense, that makes no sense. Oh, defensive is better. Interesting war over territory. If we get the strategy or an early military theory, then we can still play this because we have a lot of strength potential. I would have preferred the Conmon, but our situation said Republic it is. Yeah, I mean, at least he has food problems and he has science problems, more or less. I mean, he can fix the science problems, right? Or can he? Not that easily. He doesn't have people here in philosophies. And as we just discussed, he does not have a lot of people. I wonder if he gets stronger now. He can with the strategy, but also he does not really need the strategy. Well, but we couldn't see it anyway, so oh, there's a military theory. That's pretty important. Did it's unclear whether we need to take that one for 3. He just spend all his science more or less. It doesn't do too much, so seeding cards. Although, keeping those 3 would be nice. Okay, now we have a lot of actions left. I mean, this Manhattan project, I would just take and build it if I had the rocks. Honestly. Problem is he can... It won't be a good turn for him to take it for almost this entire turn next turn, so let's do this. Let's not populate. I'm inclined to just take this and this. That's scientific method. I don't know. This is too tough for me. Is scientific method a good option still? I do have this efficient upgrade. That's what I want, why I want that. And there can be... I mean, the best leader here is Fleming. Fleming would synergize with journalism and movies. I was thinking I will go for movies always, but also could synergize with operas. I kind of like this. The problem is, wait, I can populate twice, right? 4 and 5. And 1 will be happy, so I can still go for journalism next turn if I want to be greedy, and if I don't want to be greedy, I go for a scientific method. I think that's the options. And yeah, not showing the tactic. I'm not certain. Yeah, it's better. He knows what he has to do then. I think it's better. And this war is probably not a real option anyway. Or is it? Wait, it is. If I next turn get a rev idea, I can go for the war, and it will be quite devastating. I don't have 2 cannons. I can't build 2 cannons though, but it's still quite devastating, I think. And even with the Manhattan project, but I can't build that. Unless I get... Don't want to spend all my time. Unless I get an EG. This wonder changes so much how you have to think about turns. Yeah, he still has the same problems as before. Science, income, and food. He is ahead somewhat, but I think that's a range that's almost neglectable. But only neglectable if I start to draw impacts. Can't continue to make turns where I don't draw cards. Oh, I'm so happy that this happened. Really curious what these are. Economic progress is thinkable, since he's producing a lot of rocks. And arms industry is good for him. Or decent. Might still make it better. What would you also want to see? Territories, possibly. It's always good when you have the Suez and a lot of red cubes to draw and keep colonization cards. And then the question is, are there also strength events? Because he was planning to get stronger anyway. That is an interesting question indeed. I have a super aggressive setup, by the way, but I don't know if going all in war is a good option here. Since he already has riflemen, he can get cannon and tanks. Does have a lot of rock income. I think it would be better to create a situation where I win culturally. So I have to build something like to journalism or movie or something, or maybe to multimedia or something. Although I think journalism is a little better right now. And then still threaten a war. I think that would be a little better. Since, yeah, there might be this option where I don't draw a war. I don't have a lot of red cubes yet, only with the military theory. But even then, if I don't create a situation where I have the option to win culturally, civil-wise, there is still Gandhi, and I won't be able to overcome Gandhi very well. And yeah, he's not doing anything for strength. So let's see if we can go. I need a rev idea. Sadly, no. That would have been super good. Might still consider this. But it's all my red cubes. And he might actually just win it by a landslide. He has a lot of rocks with the right tactic. I even showed it, right? I think even with the tactic that I showed, he will win it. So, okay, that's not an option. Now what? Now what? Now what? Take Hollywood in hand and start creating a good Hollywood? Give him the build up. He already has wave. He doesn't not have a lot of people. 2 reserves. It's also not no people. You can get rid of those and irons almost without any problems. Is Hollywood a good option here? I am not very certain if I can make it good here. I think Manhattan is actually not that bad here. Although it will make it impossible to get Spaceflight or Empire State. But I don't think I want him to have it. This game is too rough. Is it journalism actually? Go to nine. That means military theory. Still possibly that war over territory next turn. Then just go Manhattan and. Oh my god, this engineering still looks super good. None of these wonders? Possibly? Just engineering and tanks and play this. 3 for 5 puts military build up on 1. You can get Manhattan and military build up. Oh my god, it's too difficult for me. These tanks are relevant, I think. Okay, if I do this, I want to get engineering. I can't get military build up. So maybe it's this rather. And corruption? Why is it so difficult? Wait, if I don't use efficient upgrades, it's the corruption, right? I don't have time for this. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. Honestly, it's too difficult for me. But I do know that I want to have more than 40 seconds left. Yeah. All in War is probably correct against some of the MA written rough production. Hollywood can't be bad with Chaplin planning in game. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Iconoclasm is not good for me, honestly. I was looking forward to these Nobel Prizes, especially with these two upgrades. I was hoping he can't take, or yeah, that the military build-up for him has not that much value. Possibly. Neither build-up nor Hollywood. Yeah, that's correct. As I said, I have no idea what I was doing this turn now. I do know that this iconoclasm wasn't good for the science route. But I also do know that I'm still in reach of a cultural win. And the engineering is pretty important for that. Yeah, I don't know. There might be a hybrid war now from my side, actually. With the military theory, go for 2 cannons. Hybrid war. Although, actually, that depends on this pro spot. If I get the pro spot, but I can't go for pro spot on 2 cannon. I can go for 1 pro spot and 1 cannon. Maybe I can also set it up. Let's go for multimedia. Let's see. Let's see. He does have happiness issues too. I think I'm fine with either of those. And then with Rev idea, I could go for 19. It's not. I don't know. Why is that so hard? Wait, the military build-up is gone, and I won't be able to use it. It's very unlikely that I'm able to use it. I think that's fine. Then reserves or rev idea is the question. I think it's rev idea. since he doesn't have enough science for both of those. And just use it. Or still take military build-up in hand. No, I won't be able to use it in any situation. And get rid of the ray? No, tactic. Doesn't make sense. Ben is peaceful today. Yeah, that's unexpected. There's a territory, which is quite important, but I don't want to build more than a swordsman. We also drew a war, which is a lot better, obviously, than the hybrid war. Or it actually depends. Wow, we won that. I'm not entirely certain if that's good, but it's what it is. Wait, we can... I would have to be able to calculate that now if it's important to keep that. We won't be able to win the other one anyway, right? 12. 5 and 7. I think it's maybe better to do this. 5 and 7 is a cannon and an air force. But the cannon does nothing without the warriors. I guess we need the reserves to go for this crazy war. We have some options. We can build movies with Chaplin. We can possibly go for multimedia with engineering. Oh no, journalism with engineering. With urban growth. But I think most likely thing will be war. Problem is I only have 13 seconds left. Yeah, but he has no ref ID here, so he cannot go for cannon and air forces until next turn, and I can go for air forces. I can go for the war. And air force is not even that important. Maybe hybrid was pretty good because he really has big happiness issues, especially if he doesn't take Chaplin. And then we can go for the hybrid war and go for pro sports and cannon and swordsman. Then the air force is not even that relevant. And the pro sports we can go with engineering. That's super good. Then it's only 4 rocks, which is insane. And then this is 8, 4. It's perfect. Yeah, hybrid war plus Prospect engineering. What can he do without air forces? I don't know. He could have the positional army, but it should still be a one war, right? Especially he will lose his production if he wants to defend the war. If he doesn't take Chaplin. You might see that Chaplin is important here. But it's kind of hard to see because Chaplin looks like he's doing literally not that much except happy faces, and there's no movies yet. Hollywood is gone, and there's a Gandhi, and possibly Kubata. Well, Kubata, not the best for him, but yeah, Gandhi is super good. Einstein might look interesting. He has also to consider taking a wonder here. I'm uneasy with this few time left, but I actually didn't have a bug where it was my turn and it didn't show me in a long time. It seems that they're constantly upgrading the game. Does bear some fruits. Oh, super interesting game. I'm actually confident we can win this. But it's unclear. I have to remember that that's only 13 seconds. Does this number change something? Am I crazy? Didn't it just show 12? It takes a wonder, goes for that. Okay, we have to kind of blitz this. Let's go for this. There's a Gandhi, so might even take that away. And I think that is the best approach. We might take Gandhi away. We might still want to take Empire State Building. We go to 50 strength. What can he do? He does not have air forces. But he does have a lot of rocks and actions. But even if he wins that narrowly, I think the turn is good. But then we don't want to take Gandhi away. I think it's good if he wins it narrowly with losing this income. I think. So Empire State reserves. Chaplin is not the right leader. Urban growth, I think. 12. Okay, let's try to calculate. What can he do? He has 18, 24, 27 rocks. 27 rocks is 5 units. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4. That means he wins the war, right? Because that's 15 plus 12 is 27 plus 29. He wins the war. So is it wrong? Is it wrong? It means disbanding his entire civilization. It has to be correct. My feelings say it has to be correct. My gut feeling says it has to be correct. Even if he goes to 57, that's 14 culture that we lose, but he disbands his entire civilization. Let's go for it. Um, 5. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He can't use all the resources plus get the people out. That's true. He needs. Yeah. So the war will be close, possibly, but maybe even won. Yeah, hybrid war was super annoying for him. Maybe I should have taken Chaplin actually, because that helps him a lot. But it's still 2 civil actions. And welcome, Blixit. Nice to see you here. So good that we played the warriors instead of the swordsmen. Yeah, that's good for him, obviously. That gets him a civil action. For me, it does kind of nothing. Right now, this 21. It will probably stay 21. What will this be for him? 13 so far. It won't be a lot better. Something like 16, 19 max. We will have to consider ending the age now or not. There's no impacts played yet. Only one by him. And we still only have 11 seconds. So will be a rough turn. There's Fleming Einstein. Einstein is nice, but I think, yeah, the best would be Kubota. Kubota would also make it possible to contest the culture rating, and impact of culture is an impact he might have played here. But it also could be impact of wonders. Could be anything, really. No, 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 don't lose on time, please. Gandhi, and he does manage to win the war. Thanks to the movement. But it was still a correct play. That's 100% correct. Or certain. And I think we can't do anything with this. Or we... Oh, okay, let's consider... Let's consider taking a religion to pro sports. That makes us stronger. Not that it's too important. Maybe that's our leader. But that means... no. Okay, can we empty H and win the game? I don't know. Don't have too much time to think about the question. That's 53. He does nothing in his last turn. He has 1 impact in, but it will still be 30 culture. This will be able, we will be able to build it. No, we won't. He can just deny both if we anti-H. We can't anti-H. That's certain. I think it's certain that we can't. But if we don't, he might still build his wonder. The problem is we can't build the wonder. Okay, we don't have time. Fuck. What do we do? Nothing. I think we just lose. I think I can't change the turn. Wait. Take worker from religion to pro sports. We don't have time. Sorry, there was no time. I think this loses, but what can you do? Yeah, we don't have at the moment, but he can. There would be. Maybe he forgets about the Harvard College. Maybe he forgets about it. Oh, we have drawn maybe the best impact in the game for us. I mean, I think happiness would be equal, kind of equally good. Yeah, possibly. I think probably he wins. Kind of depends on the impact he played, on whether that's good for us, and it might be good for us since what impact is good for him? There's not a lot of impacts that are even, I don't know, neutral. This is kind of irrelevant. Yeah, impact of colonies. Do I have the time now? Yes, I can't run out of time here. I don't want to risk a buck anyway. I don't know about this. Actually, willing to bid a cannon. I have no idea what it does. Was freedom of movement the only way he could win the war? Possibly. He does not forget. Okay. And yeah, we always play the impact. That's clear. Oh! Oh! That's interesting. Now, what is this? 21, but only because I'm stronger. But if I win this, I have 24. I can build... No, I can't build another one of those. So... wait, 24? 2 religions and this gets culture. And 21. And 21 is... Yeah. 2 religions and that wins culture. The only problem with that is if there's, he has two impacts. If there's an impact of harmony, for example, or what is it? Competition, strength, obviously. GG. Why does he already say GG? Do we need that? We go to 72, 92. We have plus 18 here. We go to more than 72 since we can still spend stuff. Goodness, I have no idea actually. Maybe it's the safer bet to try to all in on this, but I have no idea. Gut feeling says yes. So we get that. And that. 21 culture here. We are on. Oh my god, no, it cannot have been correct. Oh no! There's an impact of population. I just lost so much. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no. Oh, sorry. I forgot about that. How much population did I just lose? That's so bad. That's honestly so bad. What can you do? What can you do? 95 to 92? Depends on his impacts. It's winnable still, but that was a huge mistake. Should have taken one more moment to think about it. Not forgetting the impact of popularity. The one impact that I seeded. Yeah, competition it is even. But we still win? Do we still have more? I think we should still have more, right? Yeah. Lucky. I have to admit, that's lucky. In some sense, it's lucky. Yeah. GG. Wait, I forgot to say GG. Where's the game? Here. Okay, I will take a short break and then I will search for another game. And if I find one, we see each other again. And if I don't, that's it for tonight. So yeah, ending the stream for now, but maybe see you in a bit. And thanks for watching already.